Hey y'all, so I'm kicking off this series. I went and bought 5 different foundations. So this week is our FENTY, and I'm gonna let y'all know how it goes in the end. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button right now though. We're gonna brush those brows up and out. Okay, we're gonna get them woolly. You want to make sure they, if you need to tweeze, if you need to shave, whatever, you just want to clean up your brows before you do. So this is the Sienna Brow Palette. It was like $70, but I end up only using one color out of this palette. That's crazy, right? Anyways, I have it just in case I do other nationalities. You always want to be prepared, honey. I'm always prepared. So right here, I'm just lightly stroking in and filling in. You see how it's like darker at the front and lighter at the back naturally. I'm sorry about my camera. I've recorded in portrait mode and it is blurring the hell out of everything. So I'm just slowly filling in that space right there and under my brow. And because I want it to fade from the front to the bite, not from the bite to the front. You understand? From the front to the bite, not the bite to the front. So you just keep doing that until you get the desired look you want. Now, you don't have to worry about like going outside of the brow when you're doing your makeup, because we just gonna go in with the concealer and clean this shit up. But if you just like to fill in your brows and keep it moving, then you need to be very careful about what you're doing. So right here, I'm just brushing the product through. I don't like sharp lines. I don't like it to look too harsh. And I just want it to look real natural and like hair is there and not like, oh, she filled in her eyebrows. I want it to look like that's my eyebrows. You understand? So I'm going in. I did a little too hard on the other brows. You can see that big dark line. And I want to make sure I got rid of a little bit of that product on your hand. When you pick up too much product, just go ahead and rub some off on your hand and then go back in there. But if you also feel like you put in too much, just take your brush and just lightly brush the other end of this thing and lightly brush up. So we're going in with the concealer. We're going to use Parisian Spirit. I put it in a little spray bottle, and this is how you clean your brow brush. You want to make sure you get all that concealer out because it will significantly change how the product goes on. And I'm using Tarte Cosmetics to carve up my brows. I usually use LA Girl, but you can use any concealer you like around your brows, girl. And remember, sis, your brows are sisters, not twins. So don't be trying to get them perfectly to match one the other, because I done spent 30 minutes on brows and it should not take that long, girl. So I'm just going in on the top and just carving out the end the way I want it to look, because the end is real fat, but I didn't do my whole eyebrow because I don't like it. Now, this brush is kind of fluffy, as you can see, and this is the brush I'm using to put on my primer. This is P. Louise, and I'm using like an orangey primer. But the only reason I'm using that is because I never use it, and I paid for it. It was $13 shipped from the UK, so you do the math. And you can use whatever primer you have, girl. Just remember that. Use your products you got, whatever it is, and make it work, okay? So I'm patting that on. As you can see, I kind of slowed it down a minute ago. And this is the Morphe palette. It's a 39A palette. I love it. And this is the brown that I like to cut my crease with, or, as my transition color is what I like to use. As you can see, I'm patting it on, and after it gets pat on and set the primer underneath, because if you just go in and start rubbing, it's going to move that primer around. So I set it first by patting it on, and then I go in and start blending, as you can see here. I had to slow it down for you. So you need to get, and I like to go all up the way to my brow and up to the nose, because that's like the trend. And I'm going in with a little more primer on the eyelid because I want to do like a pinky kind of look. So we're just priming that eyelid just a little bit with the same brush, not too much. As you can see, I kind of dulled it out on my hand first because I had picked up too much product. And this is the blush palette from Juvia's Place, and I'm using that on my eye because I can do whatever the hell I want. If I want to use eyeshadow on my face, then I will. If I want to use brush on my eyes, I will, okay? And I just went on and patted that in and started blending it up into the brown, and I picked up back the first brush we had to put that brown on and went and blended. That is a 2 eyeshadow look, baby. Very simple, very easy. Okay, so today we are trying out the FENTY foundation. This is a very light, like luminous foundation. I like natural looking makeup, so you can still see my freckles through it. You can still see my skin. It's not too much. It's not heavy at all. It's absolutely beautiful. This is a part of a series I'm doing where I bought 5 different foundations and I'm trying out each one of them. So today is the FENTY. I bought Dior. I bought Giorgio Armani, whatever. So this is that one. Of course, Tarte Cosmetics. Oop, fooled ya. I thought I was putting it on, didn't you? But I did. And then I just want to brighten up my concealer a little bit. So I added a very light Milani on top of that. And I'm patting. Patty cake. Bakers, man. Bake me a face as fast as you can. Sorry, I'm tired. I need a nap. Yeah, so I'm just, I slowed it down in the beginning so you can kind of see the technique. If you guys want me to slow it down more, let me know. But I feel like people just want to see the goddamn tutorial. So, that's why I speed it up. And I just blend. I just pat and pull. Pat and pull. I just pat and pull. Pat and pull. That's what you gotta do, honey. Don't go rubbing it across your face. Now, this is my original foundation brush, and I'm blending out those lines. You see where the foundation meets the concealer? I'm patting, pat. Look how that just blends out seamlessly into your foundation, honey. Now, we're going in with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish under the eyes to set. This is medium. This is medium, I believe, because I want it to be bright today, honey. I don't know why. Or medium golden. I go back and forth. And then I go on top with my translucent powder, which is Laura Mercier. But you can use your translucent powder. Say it with me. Use yours. So we're going to set those smile lines. Then I go in with my color in the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. And it's the color Dark. And I pat. Look, I'm patting. I'm not rubbing it on yet. I'm patting it on first. And I'm going all over where the concealer meets the face. I'm going over this area. We don't want it too bright. And I'm rubbing. Now, after I set and pat, then you'll see me start rubbing. But you want to set, pat, set and pat, set to pat, to set to pat. Sorry, I need a nap. Okay, so now you see me rubbing. And I'm going all over where the concealer is too, because I want them to, girl, you tired. I want them to blend. I don't like lines. I don't like panty lines, club lines, none of that. So we're going over it with the same brush, but I'm not re-dipping it. I'm just brushing over it with that brush so that we can calm it down and get it to blend in with the skin. Sometimes I feel like people miss this step and it bothers myself. This is a blush palette from Anastasia. I love this pink in it. And it goes with the trend of what's going on right now with the blush contour. I needed to get a bigger brush, a bigger, fluffier brush. I wanted it to cover a little more space on the face. You understand? Hey, that rhymes. And I'm going where my contour normally goes. And I'm also going right over my cheeks with this blush. And now I'm going in with NARS Orgasm and blending that together. It has a little bit of shimmer to it. And I love me a good old nasty glow. I love a filthy, nasty glow, honey. All right, so we're just contouring with that. Now I'm going in with Natasha Denona Glow as my contour using the same brush, okay? Because we like to keep the look warm. So it's okay to kind of mix stuff, you understand? It's okay to mix. And I'm just going above my forehead and my contour area, and I'm checking, yes, face. Now, this is the original brush that we put on our face powder with, and I'm blending in the contour with my face and my concealer. We want no lines. We want it to look monochromatic. Look it up! Now, that is a contour powder. I'm using the same brush, okay? And I just want to make my chin go away in pictures. Like, you might be able to see the line here, but in pictures, it looks amazing. And I'm just kind of touching up my brows that kind of got janked off while, we was playing around with the face. So now we're contouring. This is a somewhat thicker brush. This is thicker than I would normally use, but because I want that dramatic part right there by the eye where I keep going and by the nose right here, I kind of used a bigger brush, and I'm using a light hand. I am not pressing it down on my nose like a psychopath. Okay, you want to be very light with the hand, and you want to look straight in the mirror. You see, I'm not looking down anymore, which I should have did the whole video. And I'm setting with the Morphe Glow Spray. And I'm using a glam fan to get that hurry up and dry, because I got to go, honey. I got shit to do. And I'm setting my brows with the NYX Brow Glue. And I love it, okay? I love it. And I'm gossiping with my mama, honey. And if you like this content, make sure you share, like, subscribe, comment, all that type of shit, because I like to talk, as you can see. Talking shit. Now I'm just brushing that product up through my brows. Girl, I was mad about something. I think it's my ex. I don't know. And you can see my contour line, but you're going to see in the end of the video that I kind of correct that. But I do like it dramatic like that, like I said, for pictures, because that shit be looking so good in pictures. Like, I'm talking about when it ain't no neck. When I tell you don't be no neck in your pictures, when you contour like that up under that neck, babe. Hey! But for the tutorial, I'm going to tone it down for you. Before you put on your lashes, make sure you do mascara. I hate to be able to see y'all lashes separated from your lashes. That aggravates my soul. Okay, Beyonce say you won't break my soul, but when y'all don't put on mascara, it breaks my soul. You understand? So make sure you do top and bottom, unless you got lash undies, and then, you know, you could just put on your bottom lashes. This is some of my favorite stuff to use. It is from Artist Couture. It is called Epiphany, and it's just a little shimmer that I just kind of put right here in the corners to make it pop. Like Uncle Luke say, make that thing pop. You understand? And this is also from Artist Couture. This is, I think, Illuminati highlight, and I just, you know, hit my highlight spots. You see what I'm hitting. You see what I'm hitting. Yeah. And right here up under the brow. Yeah. Get into it. So right now I'm going in with 2 different lippies. I couldn't choose, so I chose, I believe this one is called Snob, okay? And it's a matte lipstick, so it dries matte. But I ended up adding some lip liner and gloss and everything at the end. So you can get into this look and see how I put it on, and then towards the end, you're gonna see me F up this a lot until I get it the perfect look. Okay. So this is Homegirl by Kat Von D lip liner. I like to overline just a little bit, as you can see. And I love her lip liners because they are absolutely waterproof. I believe her whole line boasts that it's waterproof, but this one really is. And I use a brown one by her as well, and that shit don't go nowhere. Your lips can go everywhere, but that lip liner, it's gonna be on, honey, and I love it. So this is how you blend out and make your lips look seamless. See that line that they used to have back in the day around your lips, and then you just put some gloss? No, not no more. You got to blend that line out, and if you don't, I'm gonna ask somebody to beat you up, because I don't fight. But yeah, I'm gonna tell somebody to beat you up because I don't like them lines. Okay, I told y'all I hate lines. Okay, so anyways, we're going in with Billionaire Girls Club eyeliner. When your eyeliner gets old, this is a little hack. You snip off the tip, and it makes the perfect roundness for your beauty marks, girl. Okay, this is with any eyeliner. Well, I don't know. I only know I do it for Billionaire. When this one is about 3 months old, so it's a little old, and it's still wet when you cut it. So I'm wiping off that contour. I was toning it down because I told y'all it was getting on my damn nerves. So we're going in with the Wealthy AF Lash Glue in clear because I didn't feel like doing liner on this look. I wanted to keep it natural since the foundation was natural. And look at that beautiful ass packaging, girl. You ain't gonna find that nowhere, I promise, because I paid extra for that packaging. Now, we are reusing some lashes. Yes, ma'am. Billionaire Girls Club lashes are reusable, and these are our faux lashes, and they're still reusable, honey. So you just want to pick that glue off and grab your CEO tweezers, also by Billionaire Girls Club. And we're going to stick those lashes right on. Look at that precision that these tweezers give you. You ain't got to worry about poking yourself in the eye. And you can get right up close to it because of the design of the tweezers. See that? See, I can get right close and press the lash down to my eyelashes, girl. I'm talking about these things look like they is growing out my scalp, out my eye scalp. Yeah, you ain't know your eyes had a scalp, but I do. And that's why I designed these products. Yes. Lashes make all the difference, girl. Look at me get close. Look at the design of these tweezers that allow me to get right up on my lash line. You can't find that nowhere, girl. Sometimes if you have droopy eyelids or you can't really see, I like to hold my eye up and then press that lash right. I'm talking about press like a panini up against that eye scalp line, okay? Yes, ma'am. Look at those tweezers working, and that glue is so tacky. It stayed tacky while I did my other lash and while I put it on. And then I like to push my lashes up so they'll just kind of be like Betty Boop, like, you know, like boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that one should have got pushed up a little bit more. So I'm just touching up that contour. Then I think here when I was checking the look, snatch. Okay, I was supposed to do a reel right there, but I didn't. I don't give a damn. His soul. And this is when I decided I didn't like lip. So now I'm going in with Soft Rose from Milani. And I'm trying to see if I think I want it brighter. I don't know, girl. But then like a true Libra, I went on with a different lip gloss, and it's a bright pink from Milani. And these are all her lip plumpers. So by the time I put this third lip plumper on, the second one, my damn lips was burning like hell. So I think I like hot pink. So of course, like a true Libra, I wipe it all off because I'm so glad y'all get to see me go through my, my indecisiveness on camera. So we're going in with Colored Rain Matte Liquid Lipstick, and that's in the color Amazing Rain, R-A-I-N-E, I think is how they spelled it. So we're just gonna lightly glide that on, okay, on top of everything else. As you can see, the lip liner is still on, girl. I done wiped it all. And we're going in with So Juicy. Oh my God, I can't remember the brand, girl, but I'll find it. But it's clear. And it was a little too thick. Okay, this reminds me of MAC lip gloss for the real makeup girls. Y'all remember MAC lip gloss, honey? We used to have that in our purse, and it would explode and get all over the inside of your damn purse. But that's all right though, because your lips would be looking popping. Okay, girl. So I'm just going in and touching up that lip with the Homegirl lip liner from Kat Von D again. And I love going back over when the lips kind of wet and glossy, because it just blends so much better with the stuff. Look at me, child. Me and my mama is gossiping like hell. This is why it took me 2 hours to do my makeup this day, because I'm talking about I was mad. But you can see I'm going outside the lips because I want my lips to look big and juicy. Big and juicy. Hey, big and juicy. Big and juicy. You see, all I use is lip plumping products and dark lip liners, honey, because that's the real hack. You want your lips a little bigger? Get you some burning ass lip plumping gloss. Burn your lips off and then line them. That's the trick. That's all you need. You don't need none of that. That's the trick. And you just want to make sure you clean up. And I effed it up, of course, because I don't know. I just effed it up. So I'm finna show y'all how to fix it. So you just want to grab a flat edge brush and pick up a little bit of your foundation and start lining under where your lip liner is. I don't use concealer because it'd be too bright and it's too hard to blend it back in. So I just use the foundation I use, and then I just start blending out those edges after you get it in there. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished look, raw, no editing, no filters, and I really love this foundation. It's a good little light summer foundation, and you don't have to highlight and contour with this. If you just want to put this on and go and do a little quick face, this would be the one to use. It's very light, very natural, not sweaty. This is unedited raw photos, no flashback, no nothing. I do notice it give me a little more texture to my skin, but I mean, it's cool. Make sure you get them comments, like, subscribe, make sure you share all type of shit, okay, if you like this content. And I've edited these photos with Facetune too. Bye, girl.